If you are a low and middle income American and waiting for a stimulus check from this administration, then this is a very important update for you. Look at this. Congress is considering finally a bill that will give Americans hundreds of dollars through a check, and this is shocking and a breaking news. Remember, things are starting to shift towards low income and middle income Americans as this administration is getting forced by a number of lawmakers, analysts, and experts to give some sort of relief to millions and millions of low and middle income Americans. And the reason is simple, because the new data shows that inflation is right around the corner and a stimulus check is a need of current times, especially for low and middle income Americans. Look at this. Senators clash over American Worker Rebate Act proposal, and this is important because the debate has started and the second step is going to be voting. Well, this is huge, and one thing that we all need to understand, and this is the point of worry, as some economists and Republican lawmakers are speaking out against the American Worker Rebate Act, which is calling for a stimulus check rebate to millions of low and middle income Americans. But if you are waiting for a stimulus check, and we have some great news to share with you in this very important video. So before I start the video, all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. So finally, the stimulus check update is here for millions of low and middle income Americans. A number of Americans are confused that what's going on when it comes to the new stimulus proposal. Well, look at this. Senators clash over American Worker Rebate Act proposal as some economists and Republican lawmakers are speaking out against the American Worker Rebate Act. Remember, under this very important act, bill, or legislation, around $2,400 will be given to a number of households, and this is important because $2,400 is actually more than the stimulus check that millions of Americans received during the pandemic. And this proposal has 3 hurdles, and I'm gonna tell you about it, but the first one is already passed. Look at this. Congress is considering a bill that would give Americans hundreds of dollars through a rebate check. This comes after President Donald Trump's massive tariff plan rolled out last week. Remember, President Donald J. Trump himself announced the possibility of a new stimulus tariff rebate check for millions of Americans. And the biggest question is, why? Well, according to him, billions and billions of dollars are pouring into the American economy. Why? Because of these reciprocal tariffs that he placed on almost every country in the world. And now President Donald J. Trump said second time that he's considering to send stimulus rebate or a dividend to millions of low and middle income Americans. Look at this. It's called the American Worker Rebate Act. If it passes, how it would work? This is the biggest question, and we do have the answer for you. But you must be thinking, if President Donald J. Trump talked about this stimulus dividend or stimulus check for millions of Americans, then what is this American Worker Rebate Act? Well, right after President Donald J. Trump made the announcement of these new stimulus checks, Josh Hawley suddenly came up with this very important bill known as American Worker Rebate Act, and he introduced the bill. Well, under this bill, $600 for every adult and dependent child means every person, every adult will get $600 under this American Worker Rebate Act bill. And every dependent means every child will also get $600. Then, if you are a family of 4, you would get $2,400. Means if you are a couple and you have 2 kids, $2,400 is the max amount that you can receive under this American Worker Rebate Act. Well, a number of analysts and experts are saying that it should be actually higher. It should be $2,000 per adult and $1,000 per dependent. So in total, it's going to be around $6,000. And Now, a number of these analysts are forcing this administration to change the amount from $600 to $2,000. And before I even go further, I would like to ask you this very important question. Do you support a $2,000 stimulus check from this administration? And do you think that this $2,000 would make any difference in your life or not? Let me know in the comments below, and if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support stimulus check. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support stimulus checks, because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Now, moving on with more details. For married couples making more than $150,000 a year, the amounts would phase out. Well, this is still a little blurry right here, because a number of people are saying that it's going to be a 5% deduction if they make more than $150,000. But at the same time, a number of lawmakers are saying that no, it means that they will not receive the checks at all. Well, look at this. President Trump recently spoke about if a tariff rebate check is possible. We are thinking about a rebate because we have so much money coming in from tariffs. President Trump said a little rebate for people of a certain income level means low and middle income Americans might be very nice. And this is huge, because remember, if you are waiting for a stimulus check or some sort of relief, this is a positive development. Moving on, a couple of days later after the announcement, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley introduced this bill known as the American Worker Rebate Act that would allow a larger rebate if the tariffs revenue goes over its projections. Well, this is important, but before I wrap up this video, there are three main hurdles that this bill needs to pass. The first one is the debate, and it seems like the debate has already been started, as a number of senators, even from the Republican Party, are opposing this bill. And at the other hand, a number of other lawmakers are saying why you are opposing this bill. When it comes to passing the bills or voting on the bills that is there to give billions of dollars to other nations so they can survive and thrive, you vote on those bills, you pass those bills overnight, you approve those bills overnight, and when it comes to giving money to vulnerable Americans, especially to low and middle income individuals and families, you're saying that no, it's not right to do? Well, let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this whole situation? Because this is clearly shocking. Well, the first hurdle is the debate, as I mentioned. The second one is the voting. Well, if they all agree, then this bill will go towards voting. And if they vote on it, and if Congress, means Senate and House, pass it, then it will go towards President Donald J. Trump for final approval. And if he signs on it, then the checks will go to millions of low and middle income Americans. Individuals who make $75,000 and less, they'll get $600, and couple who make $150,000 and less, then they are going to get $1,200. Well, right here, what do you think about this whole situation? Well, right here on Credit Vital channel, we give you each and every update every single day about these massive and important developments. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it right now and click on the bell icon so you can watch our videos every single day. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.